last hour and 10 minutes or so. So we've got something from iDeaPlay that I aired once before with Justin Hyatt, and people went crazy for it. It's the iDeaPlay 40,000 milliamp hour portable power station. This is instant power no matter where you go, and not just like one of the little phone chargers that maybe you see at the grocery store. This is a compact powerhouse for any situation. It's new, brand new this past month. We have it available today on 5 flex of only $28 and free shipping and handling. This will work to charge up laptops, tablets, cameras, lights, phones, TVs. This will even light up a fan or power up a fan in a power failure. It's ideal for any type of emergency. It's also great for powering up your devices while you're camping. You know, maybe you don't have a power source nearby. Built into this, there are 4 USBs. There you can use DC or AC power as options for both of those. An LED display and built-in light. It is loaded, and I'm telling you, this is your best friend in any emergency out there whatsoever. Justin Hyatt is here. Hey, buddy, good to see you again.
Good to
How
see
are you, partner?
I'm doing good.
Did you see this went crazy when you were here last time?
I know.
You remember we saw. It takes a little while for people to get it.
Yeah.
Then they're like, okay, so a lot of people go out and they'll spend $1,000 on a generator.
Right.
All right? And a generator is in another category. Obviously, generators, you gotta see, you still, a lot of them you need gas for, right? Or you try to plug it in somewhere else, where, you know, that's not your house. If your house is the only one that's out, it's a big deal. This is just a smart, affordable way to be able to get power. And I'm talking about maybe just being able to have a fan to sleep by. Which is everything.
Weight in gold, I can tell you that.
In Florida, if you are not sleeping in a power failure unless you have a fan on. So this is an ability to be able to do that. You could plug a light into this, a regular house light. You can have lights, okay? And we're gonna get to the times and all that stuff. This is the unit itself. It is like a little suitcase of power. And this could be all you need to get you through the night when you're having issues with, like I said, with a power failure, or you could just bring it with you camping. I mean, imagine having a regular light in your tent.
Right.
Like a regular, you know, it'd be so cool.
Well, the fan in itself, I was hanging outside just the other day. It's 100 degrees out. I mean, it's muggy, it's nasty. We want to still enjoy the summer. I'm telling you, if you just use this for a fan, you'd be happy, but it can run a fan for up to 9 hours. It can power a phone 8 to 9 full charges. You're seeing a lot of emergencies, you know, situations just this past couple of days, tornadoes, floods. If you're thinking about an emergency situation, how are you gonna have power? We think food and water, power being number 3 on that list. This is going to give you that power to get through a full week if you just want to use this for your cell phones. You have 2 AC ports. You can plug in that fan. You can plug in that little TV, a mini refrigerator, all of those little appliances that you want to be able to power with 2 AC ports. You also have the 4 USB. You can charge 6 devices at the same time. And what I love is this blue one right here is a rapid charge. So if you need power quickly, this is gonna charge your phone up to nearly twice as fast. So you're gonna have 6 devices you can plug in at the same time. If you need to be able to charge your laptop, you can charge your laptop 2 full charges, a 15-inch laptop, by plugging it right here. So really what this is, and we see these a lot, they're little power banks, right? You see them all over the place. You can pick them up. They're maybe 5,000 milliamps, 2,000 milliamps. This is 40,000 milliamps. This isn't a power bank. That's why we're calling it a true power station, because it's basically 20 of those little 2,000 milliamps packed right here into a big unit.
It weighs just a few pounds. You can take this wherever you go. I mean, heck, this will fit in your glove box. This will fit obviously in the trunk, but don't be caught without it. I am telling you that it's a lifesaver when you have a power failure and you can plug a fan in, or maybe you've got one of these medical devices that you need to plug in and you need hours, not just minutes, for this to run. It's gonna power that up. The fan, like we said, for 8 hours. It'll keep your lights on for hours. When everybody else in town is running around trying to light a candle, you can actually plug lamps into this and get what you need. Now this is one of those little CPAP machines?
So this is a nebulizer. So if you have an asthma attack and you have no power and you don't have an inhaler, this is actually my nebulizer. You know, if you're growing up in Florida, you got a hurricane or any situation, any power outage, and maybe you do need that CPAP. Maybe you do need that nebulizer for whatever medical emergency. This is something, you know, we talk about other emergencies like 10% on our phone. To some of us is an emergency. not being able to breathe, I can tell you, is an emergency. So if you need to be able to plug something in and get that immediate satisfaction of a CPAP or a nebulizer, this is something, again, that is perfect for all those situations.
You could plug your router into this if you wanted to. And, you know, a lot of people, the power failure, like, obviously we don't get any connection. You know, you're not getting a connection not because of what's going on externally. It's the fact that your router is getting no power. You can power up a router. You can power up a TV. I mean, it is, like I said, this is not the little charger that just does your phone 1 or 2 times. This is a real power source, okay? This is like a generator, only it's not gonna cost you $500 or $600, okay? It's $139, $40 off HSN's price today. I'm not sure, but I think they gave us free shipping. I'm not sure if we had free shipping last time, so we have free shipping on this. You have color choices. It comes in the purple, it comes in black, or it comes in blue. Has a little handy case on the side for so you can plug it in. Now over here to my left, you actually have, what, a 32-inch TV plugged in?
We got a pretty decent sized television plugged in right now, and maybe you have a little smaller one for just those emergencies.
Sure.
You want to be able to track the weather. You want to be able to track and see what's going on when you lose power. You just mentioned having a router. If you can plug your router in and your TV, you have entertainment, but you also have that source of knowing exactly what's going on. We also have a speaker over here, Bluetooth speaker, the Bose. If your power's out, right, you gotta have some music going, especially if you're out in the lake, out in the beach, wherever you are, even just in the backyard. Music means fun, entertainment. You can have that charging as well. And then over here, this is like the travel station that I got going on. The fan, I'm telling you, just traveling outside in your yard and getting that going, if you want to read a book, is amazing. But it's also the size. You know, Guy, you were mentioning giant generators. Not only do you need gas and oil, you need a place to put them. You're not putting them in your backpack. So here we are, we just had it in our backpack. I'm gonna turn it on right now. On the button right here on the side, there's the little AC button. I'm gonna push that down, I'm gonna hold it. What that does is, it allows me to now use these, the AC ports. So again, you can have all these AC ports and still 4 USBs. I'm gonna set this down. So we can immediately go from basically camping to glamping in just a touch of a button, because we can be inflating our air mattress right here. And then we can go ahead and plug a fan in.
Wow.
At the same exact time. And we still have 4 USBs. We could be charging our phones, charging our speakers.
That's amazing.
So I think it's endless when it comes to it.
If you're a camper, I would probably get this automatically if you spend any time in a tent or anything like that, and you can have a fan. But think about this too. I mean, you could bring this, you could put things on your RV, you could bring this on your boat.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're always going to have things that you need to plug in. You have all those USBs, plus you have the regular traditional outlets to plug your TV or your fan or your light. I mean, I think of it as just being able to have extra hours of illumination in my home, you know, without having to light a candle and rely always on a flashlight. You can plug a regular lamp. I'm not talking about a little baby, a regular house lamp into here, and you'll get light. It also has a built-in emergency flashlight in the unit itself, and that's gonna last you forever.
Well, right, with 40,000 milliamps, you're gonna be able to have a flashlight that's probably gonna be the longest flashlight you have in your house. Not only that, it has a little SOS light as well, so great for traveling, great for being on a boat, great for being on an RV. Also has a strobe light, so if you are on the side of the road, if you have that emergency, you want people to know where you are, this is a great reason to have a strobe light. But the fact that you just have all of that built into one unit, you can of course plug in a lamp if you want to, because of those 2 AC ports, but use the flashlight if you need to. So great for camping. I just brought this on the boat just the other day for the Memorial Day weekend. If you are traveling, if you have any electronics, you're gonna want this. I'm telling you, we have a little, a smorgasbord of electronics right here. You can charge a laptop, a 15-inch laptop, 2 full charges with your iDeaPlay. You can also charge your iPads, your phones. In emergency, let's say you have power out for a full week, you can charge a cell phone 8 to 9 full charges with your iDeaPlay. So if you just use this just to charge your cell phone for a full week, this is gonna be great for those emergencies that last longer than a day. So great for the immediate power outages, but great for some of those emergency situations as well.
If you plug an ordinary lamp into this that you have in your home, you're gonna get about 11 is it 11 hours of light from that lamp. Think about power failures, right? Normally they're a couple, 3 hours, right? Sometimes they go overnight. You can get a fan to run for, like the fan we showed, for 7 hours. That's enough to get through the night when you're dying of a heat, right? You can do that, or if you're camping and it's hot as all heck, you can use that for 7 hours. Let me ask you a question, because I don't see it listed anywhere.
Yeah.
How long does it take to charge this up?
Yeah, it's a great question. So 3 to 4 hours is that, and that's all it takes
to charge the unit itself.
To charge the unit itself, and you think about what you get from just 3 to 4 hours of charging.
And I use this over and over.
Exactly.
Year after year, I just keep charging this, and this will charge up all those other devices. I mean, well, here, we just put the list up of the things that it'll charge for you. I'm glad you brought it up at the beginning, because it's like you can go to a drugstore and get like a 2,000, 5,000, or maybe some places will have a 10,000 milliamp charger, which is great if you want to charge your phone 1 or 2 times.
Right.
This will charge your iPhone 8 you saw up there like 8 or 9 times. I mean, think about how smart that is to be able to have that wherever you go, to have that backup power. You know who buys this? Smart people. Smart people who don't like to sweat when the power goes out, which is, I will say I don't like to sweat on how smart I am, but I will tell you, a little bit, it's that little bit of planning ahead, right? Which we do in a lot of other parts of our lives, but this, having just that light on for another half of a day, for 11 hours, having a fan to keep your kids or you cool, right? So maybe get more than one of these. Keep one for when you travel. Keep one at home. This would be a great Father's Day. This says Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's power.
And it also makes him feel like he was the smart guy.
The hero.
He's the hero.
He's the hero.
He is. I'm telling you, I went to the beach just the other day.
Yeah.
Okay, and I had my whole setup. I had my chair, I had my umbrella, and I brought my power station. I had 3 people with me. We're all charging our cell phone, and I also had my fan plugged in, and they thought I was the best thing in the world. My girlfriend the other day was like, "Can we bring the air mattress to the beach?" I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
It's your world. You should be able to do whatever you want.
And you can now.
and you're not going to pass out on the beach while you're trying to blow those things up.
Right, exactly.
And by the way, yes, you can, if you have compressors and things like that, you can plug those into here as well.
Yeah, small little appliances. But I grabbed this because I'm thinking, if you have, a drill, okay, it's not a battery-powered drill, and you're going to have to use one of these to plug in, and maybe you don't even have one of these. Now you're replacing an extension cord with your power station. So any of those reasons, maybe you're thinking I'm going to grab this and drag it all the way out through my yard. Now you don't need to. You're replacing it with your power station. You can just plug your fan in right next to you in the backyard.
And remember, you can use a variety of small appliances inside here. If you have any questions, it'll come with all the information you need, which will give you an idea of how long each one of those appliances will last. But again, sometimes you just need 30 minutes or an hour. You just need to get through, because I'll tell you, sometimes the power goes out at my house for no reason. I'll be like, what is that? It's just a power surge. Or something like, did I pay that bill last month? What's going on?
No, I'm guilty.
No, but you never know when it's just gonna go off for an hour because the wind or somebody hit a terminal or whatever. You are gonna have backup power wherever you need it. It's $139.99. It's on FlexPay of only $28, and it's free shipping and handling if you pick it up today. Justin, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Another smart idea. You never know when an emergency is going to